right to participate in the decision-making processes in their country, and what support do they need for that?
Thank you. Thank you.
You can always switch it.
Sorry. Switching on issue. Thank you so much, Mohammed. And greetings, everyone. All protocols observed. So ideally, my name is Abitrida Paul, and I'm a member of the first cohort of the OHCHR EAA Youth Advisory Board and Board of Directors for Imara Leadership Initiative. In my community, I work as a girls' rights advocate, advocating for rights of young people to have access to education. As a frontline human rights defender, I've actually seen a lot of young people in my community not have access to education, particularly education about their human rights. And this has actually enabled me to advocate for their rights through several means. I led an online petition that gathered 100,000 signatures to allow teenage mothers to resume schooling. And this was based on a decree that was announced by a former president, the late president of Tanzania, to ban teenage mothers from resuming schooling. I actually worked together with UN agencies, civil societies, youth alliances, and INGOs so as to get the job done. And this actually led to a change of decision whereby right now in my country, teenage mothers can actually have access to schooling through alternative education pathways. But most importantly, I think through this whole process, I got to have access to several roles. I've been in the advisory board for the African Union Youth Advisory Council, appointed by the commissioner himself, the chairperson of the African Union. But the most important aspect is being part of the youth board for the OHCHR EAA, whereby in this role, with my fellow board members, they're actually there, in this role, we actually developed a youth rights advocacy toolkit, which was launched as part of the youth empowerment system for the United Nations. And with this, I have 3 particular recommendations. I would like to recommend that we all work together in youth alliances to ensure that human rights issues are actually developed and adhered at national level. But also I'd like to actually recommend the United Nations to ensure that we work in partnerships and youth are not only beneficiaries, but we walk the talk and work together. And lastly, I would like to recommend that member states, we actually work together to ensure that human rights issues are included in the education curriculum so as we can all be able to champion for our rights once and for all. Thank you.
Thank you very much.